أهلا وسهلا فيكم بترابلس.
Welcome back to the daily vlog. Today is day 9. It's a very special day because we're going to Tripoli and my camera broke, as you can see. But it's gonna be a very special day anyways because we're meeting with the old deputy of Tripoli. His name is Misbah. He knows so much about the city. And our goal today is to shed light on the incredible potential that the city has to offer because it's often overshadowed by mainstream media. Mainstream media, as usual, portrays all the negative events and things that are happening there. But the city has so many hidden gems, so much potential, so many cool things to do.
Yeah!
It's gonna be amazing. Let's go! Excited!
Excitement!
I am excited.
Excited!
Much excite!
Okay, we have arrived now. Let's go. We're gonna be joining Misbah right now, the ex-deputy of the city. Right now we're in the Fair of Oscar Niemeyer, one of the most famous architects of the modern era. And this place is massive. It's the first time I'm coming here. So what is this place? Can you introduce a bit?
Yes, so this is a fairground that was conceived and built actually in the 60s, and we're very lucky because it was built by Oscar Niemeyer. There are 27 buildings here done by Oscar Niemeyer.
What?
And this is the second biggest after Brasilia. And there are 500,000 square meters. Half of them are used and the other half are just pending. The UNESCO proposed that this should be on the list of the World Cultural Heritage. The first step is that Lebanon has to recognize it as a national heritage or a national cultural heritage, and it was never recognized by the government of Lebanon as such.
This place is massive. It's so beautiful. It would be an ideal museum for just recollecting and centralizing all the incredible history that Tripoli has, because it went through centuries and centuries of different empires and kingdoms. The group is now full and we're going to the theater.
Yes, we're going to this.
Let's do this. Introduce yourselves in like 5 seconds.
Omar Imadi, I'm a film producer from Tripoli, and you're welcome to your home, to your second home, to the second capital of Lebanon.
I'm Tariq, I'm Omar's friend, just tagging along. We're trying to have fun with you guys today.
And the people with us today are so nice and so knowledgeable as well. This is the theater of the Fair of Oscar Niemeyer. This is probably the best echo I've ever heard of my life. The echo quality is incredible and I can hear Claude whispering right now from the other side. Just listen to this. Woo! Like and subscribe. Did you hear this? This place must have been beautiful. There was supposed to be like a fake ceiling and like seats that would rotate. There was a stage that would go up by hydraulic pressure. So we've been told that we can climb on this dome, the dome of the old theater. Let's try to do that right now. And they said it's a bit complicated to walk straight, so we're gonna be trying to walk from the side. This is not easy.
This is scary!
I'm not gonna do it with the camera, it's too risky. A bit of speed, guys, and...
Omar is flying the drone. And Rob is up there.
Focusing.
On the top. I'm not.
We did it! We climbed the dome. We managed to make it on the dome. It's beautiful. Look at this. You got the whole view on the Fair of Oscar Niemeyer. Such a huge place in this city. And yet I never came here before. And there, behind in the background, you have an arch. Let's go! Right now we're gonna be sneaking inside this little hole in order to access the arch. It's dangerous because the lifespan of this place is 60 years. The concrete is already degrading, but we're gonna be testing our luck. Hopefully it doesn't crumble on our faces. Awesome.
So you showed me trespassing the law. It's very dangerous. If nothing is done now, it could be, it's really in danger of collapsing. Once again, the same problem we face is that who will decide? The government should decide. The government is busy doing so many other things except preserving what could be preserved in Lebanon.
This is another structure. It was an open air stadium that was supposed to fit 1,200 people. Beautiful arch behind. Here you got the sail.
So many artists in Europe and even in America would be very happy to come and sing in those structures if they had the opportunity to do so, because it's totally unique.
Trespassing again. Going up on the helipad right now. In the 60s, if there wasn't the Civil War, there would be helicopters landing right here, and you would just go in the fair, assist to all the concerts, to all the exhibitions. So many things could have happened here, so many events. It's a very tricky situation to reopen this fair because it's a geopolitical decision at the end of the day. And obviously there's some people that are going to disagree because it's a land of non-rights.
Nothing was done in order to propose any project for Tripoli, because Tripoli is considered as a military zone de non-droit.
Wow.
And this is totally organized by the government. And this is why, 10 years ago already, there was 60% poverty, which is unfortunately the case all over Lebanon now.
It's a really sad thing that this place has never been used for what it was meant to be used for, The same month it was supposed to open, it closed down because the Syrians entered the city, took over everything, stole everything. Obviously, ideologies are conflicting and it's not as easy as it may seem. Hopefully in the near future something can happen and we can have an impact on this place, on this beautiful place. Just finished the Oscar Niemeyer Fair now. We're hopping in to the abandoned train station. Let's do this. We have just arrived to the old train station of Tripoli. It was the last station, the terminus of l'Orient Express, as you can see here, which was a very famous train that was immortalized in the novel of Agatha Christie, A Murder on the Orient Express. This is so cool. Here you got all the old train tracks that went until the central station of Mar Mikhail. And when you go this side, you go to Homs in Syria. This is incredible. I didn't even know this was in Lebanon. I thought I knew a lot about my country, but every single day I'm discovering something new. What's in here? Let's see. So the train and the station stopped functioning after, obviously, the start of the Civil War in 75. Since then, it has been here, not functioning. Okay, going up in the second wagon. Here they burnt the coal to make them move forward. These are some of the other older trains, full of rust, and they're oxidated.
Just chilling in the engine.
There's so many trains everywhere, wagons everywhere. It's so crazy. The sad thing is that now you have a ministry of trains and transportation, and you still have, since the 90s, employees that are in this ministry. They're still getting paid, and there's no functioning trains in Lebanon since the 70s. This is Dick. He traveled from Malaysia to Lebanon by motorbike. One thing you loved about Lebanon?
One thing, I gotta say the people. If I come back for the people.
Any tip for travelers?
Venez au Liban.
That's a great tip.
Lebanon.
We're leaving the train station right now and we're going to the Souks, one of the most epic places in Tripoli, really. It's just there's so many cool people there and it's always full of life all the time. The street food is uncomparable. We finally made it to the Souks. So many colors, so many people shouting, always happy. There's this raw authenticity that's still present in Tripoli and Trablus.
أهلا وسهلا فيكم بطرابلس.
Welcome Travelers.
Welcome Tripoli.
Bam!
There's so much going on, but people are staring, they're really curious, but we're as curious as them.
When I said souks are colorful, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. يعطيكم العافية. Holy من وين? Suria? Hard Syrian candy. Omar was kind enough to offer us 5 bags. Yeah, I'm saying it. That's hospitality. He didn't want me to say this on camera, but I'm saying it anyway. So yeah, thanks, man. Okay, let's taste the famous candies.
Alright, ready?
We officially entered the indoor souks now. It's one of my favorite streets in the souk. It's so beautiful. It's where they sell all the clothes actually. The windows you see on the top, they were dormitories, and so the Syrians and the Turks that would come and visit the city or do commerce, they would sleep in those rooms at the time, yeah.
عمر السوق ما بعرف بس قديم السوق هون
السوق هون عمره 750 سنة.
They say that this part of the souk is 800 years old. That's insane, first of all. Second of all, they make all the clothes here handmade. Beirut has changed, especially after the explosion, unfortunately. Here, it's full of life. There's food everywhere, clothes everywhere. Everything's so cheap. It's always like it's packed with people. They don't believe in coronavirus here. This place is called Khan Saboun. It's like this kind of the soap market, and they've been making traditional soap for years and years now. And there's all types of flavors and smells. You have rosemary here. Here there was lemon, I think. Lemon right here. That's with vanilla.
Yeah.
Wow. It's round. Okay.
This vanilla give you some color black. It's color natural.
It's so.
Yeah, but it
smells so good. Smell it.
Use it.
Here's the place where they cut up the soap. That's how you do it. You see? You got a piece of soap right here.
Bam.
Right now, Flo, Adam, and Tare are tasting the specialty of Trablus, one of the multiple specialties, the moghrabiye. Fat semolina with chickpeas and onions and some spices. I'm alone in the souk now. I lost the others. Yeah, I've been speaking to locals. They're so welcoming. Everyone's so welcoming, and also a bit sad about everything that's happening with Lebanon right now. All the people, young and old, they're so hardworking, and they're fighting to survive basically because a bunch of politicians just destroying their dreams and their future, but they're still staying strong and trying to fight for their rights and for survival.
Our right to live and to eat, to get educated, and to be free.
Who wrote this? People of Tripoli?
Yes, the protesters. Now people are wasting time before the iftar time just to they finished work and now they are just waiting for the 7:30 to go to their house.
With Ahmed, right? Yes. He just recognized us on the streets. He watches our vlogs. Bye-bye. That's crazy. We just arrived to a restaurant called Silver Shore, and that's where we're gonna be doing the iftar with Misbah. It's gonna be awesome. Let's do this. Let's go in. Sunset here is incredible. Just look at this. Out the window. Crazy. So like all iftars, we are gonna be breaking the fast with a date. Right? Classic elements of iftar. Shurbat adas, so lentil soup, toot or jalib juice, depends on the places. Dir'a'at, kibbeneye, fattoush, etc. We just finished eating the iftar with Misbah. It was wow. We're so full right now. And now the plan is we're gonna be going and visiting the streets of the bars. Yes, there's bars in Tripoli, despite the fact that it's in majority a Muslim city. We also nourished ourselves of the wisdom of Misbah.
Yeah.
And we got great conversations with him. It was really insightful. So right now we're exploring the neighborhood of El Mina, and it's a Christian neighborhood in majority. We're finishing up the day, going to the Souks for a while. There's a lot more people than usual on the streets because of the iftar, post-iftar actually. Tripoli night time, the best time. They're gonna play us something right now.
5 دقايق بتصور بتمشي تعمل go عمي go.
He's bringing me somewhere. وين رايحين؟
في كافتيريا هون بدنا نعمل اجواء رمضانيه هلا.
اوكي.
همشي يا عالم جينا جينا يا عالم جينا جينا يا رجال وجينا جينا يا رجال وجينا وشربنا شربة من مية زمزم.
This is Tripoli, guys. It's fucking crazy. Wow, Shay! Wow, عن جد. As the day was ending, I wondered how magical Tripoli must have been during its golden years. With its rich culture, flourishing commerce, its old port and train station packed with people, making it one of the richest cities in the Middle East. But even today, Tripoli is really a charming place in its own unique way. It radiates a spirit of survival, strength, and hospitality, managing to uphold the small beauties of life under the sinister circumstances. A lot of us have never even been to Tripoli, or barely visited. Local tourism is highly underrated here in Lebanon, yet it's one of the great ways of supporting each other while bursting our bubble, having fun, and visiting the incredible cultures and cities the country has to offer. And there will always be people to welcome you in their city. Omar and Misbah were exceptional hosts in Tripoli today, and I want to thank them deeply for their time, energy, and generosity. They're men in love with their country, not only extremely knowledgeable people, but also genuinely passionate about making it a more sustainable place. And finally, a special thanks to Omar for lending me his camera, because without it, this vlog wouldn't have been possible. We're coming back very soon.
You're coming to Beirut. Yes. You're coming to Beirut.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye-bye, see ya! And this marks the end of the vlog in Tripoli, or /Trablus, as we call it in Arabic. I hope I showed you enough of the beautiful daily life that happens here, despite everything that's happening. And it's portrayed by mainstream media, and see you very soon. Peace out.